Well, when you have Maddie Mary and Timmy Collins, it's time for a drink.
After that segment, they may change the name of the drink from the Tom Collins to the Tim Collins.
No doubt. I didn't realize at the end there because I wanted to try to beat Tim's suit. I didn't realize I revealed that I have on shorts today. So being I revealed it, I put on my golf shirt. I'm heading to Richmond County to go have some golf and take a rest and recharge. So Tuesday, when we come to you, we come out of the box firing.
Do you shave your legs?
On all cylinders. I don't typically, no, I've never shaved my legs, but you're talking about my ankles, which have like a weird hair growth
like there's
situation.
Not a lot of hair
on them.
On your legs.
I used to play hockey when I was younger, so they used to tape them in the old days. And
for a guy that's pretty testosterone
hair,
fueled, I would think you'd have more hair.
Sometimes Frank goes after the hair on my head. Today he's going after the hair on my ankles, but I'm hitting the golf course today. I'm going to be taking in all kinds of points of view, and you are going to finish the show as punishment for talking about my ankles.
Well, terrific. And for those of you that are like me, that are cauliflower fanatics, your brother Derek has turned me on to this cauliflower crust pizza. We have someone coming up a little bit later on to defend cauliflower, and that's the person running against Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. But in speaking about what's happening with all these crazy investigations, you brought to our attention the Michael Avenatti arrest. We actually heard from Roger Stone, a former guest on this program. He appeared this morning on Joe Piscopo's radio show on AM 970 in New York. And this is what he said comparing his arrest to Michael Avenatti's. Let's listen.
What I did find kind of interesting yesterday was this piece I read where the FBI arrested Michael Avenatti, did so quietly, shielded him from the press, 2 agents, no wherewithal, no fanfare, I should say. He actually thanked them for not tipping CNN. I guess I have to thank CNN because but for them, millions of people would not know that I was wearing my Epic Roger Stone Did Nothing Wrong T-shirt at the time I was taken into custody.
So, John, where was CNN? Where was the SWAT team to take out the El Chapo of ambulance-chasing attorneys?
Yeah. Did they send 29 agents and frogmen on boats to their house?
So why the disparity? Honestly, why one set of standards for Roger Stone's arrest and another for Michael Avenatti's?
I haven't done this yet, but today I had this martini a little dirty. Because when you think about Michael Avenatti, that is one dirty, slimy rat, if you ask me.
All right.
We talked about rats overcoming New York City and the whole country.
Right, absolutely.
And he's probably the biggest rat around. The union workers should hire Michael Avenatti to stand outside the jobs. You ever see they put those big blow-up rats? They should have a big blow-up Avenatti.
I actually like those rats. I mean, I'm a union guy. I mean, not in a union, but I like the labor movement, the private sector.
We look for the union label.
Absolutely. So, John, finally, quite a bit of news being made this morning and yesterday in light of Julian Assange's arrest. Not just arrest, but now he's been charged with espionage. Now, when this espionage law was written and passed 100 years ago, it used to be something that was used to charge spies. President Bush was the first president to start charging people that were leaking to journalists. President Obama dramatically expanded the use of the Espionage Act to go after people doing journalism. But I believe this is the first time we're seeing a media outlet actually be prosecuted under the Espionage Act. Irrespective of what you may think about Assange, John, is this a bridge too far?
You know, it's so crazy how hypocritical the left is. Because when you talk about hypocrites, they're always out there screaming and yelling, pounding the drum, free speech. When Trump says it's a witch hunt, it's a hoax, he take away people's credentials from the White House for being bad journalists. They scream and yell, we have to protect journalists. And now, when a guy who's with one of the foremost news organizations in the world, if you ask me, WikiLeaks kind of digs down, they do their homework, they get the information to the people. Whether I agree with it or not, like Snowden and other things, maybe he shouldn't have done it. But that's what a free press is all about. And now we're going to indict a news organization.
Espionage.
If anybody should be indicted, any news organization, when on Morning J.O. this morning, when he was talking about Trump's deferments, Michael Steele, former RNC chairman, tried to make a little joke and said, maybe Trump went to Dr. Vinny Boombang.
Oh, boy.
And I mean, they should be
I
prosecuted
mean,
for something.
Joke theft.
For not knowing that Vinny Boombots is his name. And he was Rodney Dangerfield.
Since you're leaving town, John, I do want to say, anybody that goes to my Twitter right now, @Frank Morano, and retweets me, I will thank you by name.